Hello, hello, hello. We're starting off the 15th over. The Borivali Tigers score is 69 for 6.
हर स्ट्रॉन्ग स्ट्रक्चर की शुरुआत होती है एक स्ट्रॉन्ग फाउंडेशन से और इंटीरियर्स की दुनिया में ये फाउंडेशन आता है क्वालिटी मटेरियल से 1994
It's Sanket. The new bowler into the attack. It's Sailesh and Sohail just trying to keep up with their current run rate and to build up a good innings here. They've already lost a couple of wickets. 6 wickets already fallen. We are starting off the 15th over. Sailesh has just walked in. He's playing on 1 of 1. And we are up and ready to start off this 15th over. We head into the last 6 overs of this first ball. Just slices that one towards the gully fielder, gets a single. Second ball, plays it towards the longer fielder, just another single. They're not playing any risky shots here, already fallen 6 wickets for them. The score is 71, still 6 overs remaining. We are into the 15th over. Sanket, the new bowler, into the attack. Sailesh. Oh, now he plays through covers. There's protection in the deep. Will be just a single, but it was been hit really hard off the bat. Through the offside, off the back foot. Another single. This has been a really tight and a really good bowling from Sanket. 4 singles off the first 4 balls. Just keeping it to single right now. Last 2 balls remaining of this over. We might just look somewhere around 120 or 125. They will have something to bowl in that second innings. Oh, now he picks that one. It's gone the distance. And it's gone high and handsome for the first maximum. Oh, he picks it up really well and hits it through the covers. A much fuller delivery there from Sanket into that hitting zone. And Shailesh doesn't miss onto it as he clubs it over the covers for a maximum. The score moves to 79. They need more such. But that was an exquisite timing onto that shot by Shailesh to get the maximum out of his bat. And that's when it really well. They might have some concerns with the ball as the umpire is looking into it now. It's all okay, says the umpire, and we are up and going. It's it's 10 runs already off this over. This is the last ball. Plays it gently and carefully towards the point for a single to end the over. After the completion of the 15 overs, the Borivali Tigers score is 80 runs at the loss of 6. 11 runs coming off that last over of Sanket. A really Good over for the Borivali Tigers and much needed for them. Last 5 overs remaining in this first innings. The score is 80 for 6. Sohail playing on 25 of 31 and Shailesh has just started to get going with the 6 in the last over. He's playing on 10 of 5. They need many such in this particular over. It's Jfsc Singh. He's back into the attack for his fourth and the last over. He's given away 17 runs and also taken a wicket in the first 3 overs he bowled. He's been brought back to bowl to complete his 4 overs quota. The first ball. Oh, beautiful delivery. Turns and gets the first wicket of the very first ball. He gets his second and that just turns really sharply, and that was an exquisite stumping behind the wickets from the wicket keeper. He does no mistake here. So another wicket fallen for the Borivali Tigers, and it's Shailesh who has to walk back. That did turn sharply in the batter. Might have been just outside that crease, and the wicketkeeper does the rest of the job as he clubs the bails off. And it's Sanju, the new batter in for the Borivali Tigers now. Jfsc Singh is getting his second wicket of the very first ball of his fourth over. They've already lost another wicket. They would be under the pressure now. It's Sanju, the new batter. The first ball. Oh, beautiful. Another brilliant delivery there from Jfsc Singh. He deceives the batter completely there. No chance there. He comes straight and he's quick. He isn't given any time there for the batter to time the ball. Oh, onto the leg side, does well. Sanju as he gets the bat onto the ball and it goes all the way down for a boundary onto the leg side. That's a clever batting and a much needed boundary for the Borivali Tigers. He saw early that ball was sliding down the leg. He just got the bat onto it and the ball just racing down towards the fine leg region for a boundary, as there was no fielder in there and the ball just went quite finer. Oh, brilliant comeback there by the Jfsc Singh after getting hit for a boundary in the previous ball. Again, just sticking to that outside off length and bowling it really well. Still 2 more deliveries left. Onawe hits. Would be just a single. Ball goes towards that long on fielder. This is a beautiful ground at the Sumaya. And it will be the last ball of this over. After this, still 3 overs remaining. The score is 85 runs at the loss of 7. Into the last ball. It's Sohail, who is playing on 25 of 31. And he needs to accelerate from here. Oh, good delivery to end the over after the completion of the 16th. The Borivali Tigers score is 85 runs at the loss of 7. We're starting off the 17th over, and that's a beautiful start to the over. Gets the boundary and the very first ball. Anish comes into the attack for his third. That was slightly outside off, and he just gets the bat onto it, and it just races towards the boundary rope as it beats the infield comfortably. That was a really good shot. Off the back foot this time, he another finds the gap. The ball's racing. The fielders behind the chase would be just down to a single. 90 runs on the board for the Borivali Tigers. 5 of the first 2 of this 17th over. It's Anish into his third over. He's given away 12 runs and has picked up 2 wickets already. And it's Sohail. He's playing on 25 of 32, and now he needs to accelerate from here on. Again, cuts it through, or the fielder fumbles, the ball goes through him. Would be just a single. Yes. So it's the 6 runs of the first 3 deliveries of the Anish over. After this, there are 3 more overs remaining. Oh, now he picks it up straight. The fielder at the long off would do the job as he just gets the single out of it. The score is 92 for 7. Still 2 balls remaining in this over. They started off really well, the Borivali Tigers. They're slowly coming into the rhythm. Or through the onside. Protection in the infield would be just a single. That's a really good comeback by Anish after getting hit for a boundary on a very first ball. He's kept that all the balls very tight into that stump line, hasn't given any or leaked runs out of it. Just 5 singles out of that. Just last ball. Oh, nearly could have been there a chance. But a lucky batter there. And that's the completion of the 17th over. The Borivali Tigers score is 93 runs at the loss of 7 wickets. We're starting off the 18th over. Sanju playing on 7 of 8 and Sohail playing on 27 of 34. Into the last 3 overs now of this first innings. The score is 93 and Rohan into the attack now. He is into the attack for his fourth and the final over. Is already given 14 runs in his first 3 and he's picked up 2 wickets. The bowling of hits it straight. Has it gone the distance? Yes, he has. What a start to the over. He gets one. And he just locks that one straight. And that's gone the distance. This is the start which they needed. And they got that. A 6 runs off the first ball. And Sohail has now just got started as he hits the 6 off the very first ball. Richmond bowlers are slowly losing their rhythm now, coming into the end of this first innings. And the Borivali Tigers somehow have managed to get the odd boundaries in every over. A chance here, no, says the umpire. Yes, it might be just a leg by as the umpire signal. The ball is still not convinced with the decision of the umpire there. So 7 runs of the first two to start off this 18th over. Rohan with the third ball. Sanju on strike. Oh, he cuts through. He found the fielder at the deep. So just a single. Sohail back on strike now. He's playing on 33 of 36. He just got started and he needs to go for some just tickle onto the leg side. Another single. भाई मिड इनिंग्स में करो ना आप. Or it goes up in the air behind the wicket keeper, and that will be the end of the 18th over. And they have crossed that 100 run mark. The score is 109 after the completion of the 18th over. Still two more overs left in this first innings. And Sanju with that brilliant hit onto the onside. Still two more overs left in this first innings. How many they can add to the total? The score is 109 for 7. Oh, plays it cleverly and plays it so well. Just getting the touch onto it. Almost a scoop shot there. Should be 2 runs off that first ball. The partnership is of 31. The score moves to 111. They're getting 2 runs out of that. Not the connection he needed goes through. Still 4 balls remaining in this over. 112 the score is at the loss of 7. Borivali Tigers and Richmond have bowled really well and they are slowly losing their rhythm in the last. Oh, cuts through the point fielder there. So it would be just a single. This is turning out to be a really good over for the Richmonds now. 4 runs of the first 3 balls. Still 3 left. Sanju on strike now. He's playing on 16 of 13. He needs to accelerate from here. He's picked that one straight down the ground goes. Oh, the fielder does well. Just down to a single. Anish hasn't conceded a boundary yet in this over. Still 2 balls remaining. So he'll back on strike now. He's playing on 35 of 38. They need something out of this last 2 balls of this 19th over. Steps out, hits through covers. Just a single. Oh, they have managed to get the 2 runs out of it. Good running between the wickets. Excellent running. Just putting the pressure back on the bowling team now. The score moves to 116 at the loss of 7. This is the last ball of this over and he's picked that one. Has it got the distance? No, it hasn't. Might be just the bump. And then it went into the air. That will be the completion of the 19th over. The score is 117 at the loss of 7 wickets. And we head into the last over of this first innings. 117 what the score is for the Borivali Tigers right now. And the last over of this first innings, they've managed to pull the game back to the Borivali Tigers. They got off to a really good start after that 15th over. Got that odd boundaries and sixes every over. Into the last over now. How many they can add to that total of 117? It would be an interesting. It's Prathamesh back into the attack for his third. He's given away 14, has already also picked up a wicket. He's back for the last over. And it's Sohail who will be on strike. He's playing on 35. Sorry, he's playing on 38 of 40. And Sanju is playing on 17 of 14. Into the last over. Here comes the first ball. Sohail on strike. He's picked that one. It's gone straight up in the air. Should be taken. The fielder underneath. Or just fall safe. Would be a couple of runs here to start off this over. Yes, 2 runs of the first ball. And so he'll keep the strike. And now he moves into 40s now. He's played a brilliant knock. Though it might be the runner ball, but he's managed to get something. Another one straight towards the long off. Oh, fielder fumbles there. Might be the second run too. Yes, they have managed to get that second run. Absolutely good running between the wickets for the Borivali Tigers. A small mistake from the end of the fielder standing at the long off. The advantage to the batters. Got that second run easily. 4 runs of the first 2 balls. Sohail moves into 42 now. Almost a runner ball now. Still no boundaries has been conceded. Oh, he flicks it off onto the leg side. The fielder there in the circle. Yes, just a single. So that brings Sanju on strike. Now he's playing on 17 of 14. Still no boundaries. The score is 122 at the loss of 7. And Prathamesh has started off really well. He is bowling it really well and bowling it really tight. Sanju. Oh, the reverse sweep comes in. Has he timed that one? No. The fielder in the infield as well. That would be just down to a single. Still two more deliveries left. That comes. Soil back on strike. 43 of 43. The score moves to 123. This has been the brilliant over from Prathamesh after conceding 2 runs off the first 2 balls. Then just a single. Oh, wide. Oh, it also just beats that wicket keeper and it's gone. That would be a single as well and a wide as the umpire signal. So 2 runs out of that. The score moves to 125 for 7 now. Still two more deliveries left. Sanju back on strike. He's playing on 18 of 15. That would be another wide. He went way outside off and it goes beyond that wide guideline. The score moves to 126, 2 runs extra. Oh, that's gone. That's up in the air. Should be gone. But it goes straight into the hands of the fielder at the long off. Prathamesh gets his second. He got the height onto it, doesn't get the distance. And it goes straight into the hands of the fielder at the long off. Another wicket fallen here. More than the wicket, it is a dot ball. So the new batter will walk in for the last ball of this first innings. And he will be on strike. 126 is what the score is at the moment after losing the 8 wickets. It's Jaimin Shah, the new batter, into the attack, into the middle for the Borivali Tigers, and this is the last ball of the 20th over. He's pegged that one onto the offside. They've come for the second one. No, it would be the run out. So after the completion of the 20 overs, Borivali Tigers score is 127 at the loss of 9 wickets, which means, yes, just down to a single. So Borivali Tigers score is 127 for 9 after the 20 overs, and Richmond needs 128 runs in their allotted 20 overs when they come out to bat in this second innings. We'll be right back after the short innings break. Hello and welcome back to the JFSC, the Super League Season 5. It's the Borivali Tigers taking on the Richmond. The Borivali Tigers in the first inning scored 127 runs of their allotted 20 overs, and now Richmond need 128 runs to win in their allotted 20 overs. Prathamesh and Mandar, the opening batters for the Richmond, and it's Darshan opens the bowling attack for the Borivali Tigers, and we're up and ready to start off this second innings. And this is a chase which is gonna be thrilling. The umpire is having the final formalities before he says let's play, and I think it's the time. Here comes Darshan with the first ball to Prathamesh. Oh, he cuts it beautifully, and that's gone all the way towards the boundary rope, just getting that the ball off the length, slightly outside of, and he just cuts it through. And the outfield is very pretty quick here, as it goes quickly towards that boundary rope. So this is a flying start to the Richmond. Prathamesh is off to a flying start as he gets the four of the very first ball of this first of the second innings. Justin just going shorter or preferring onto the shorter lens, and that was been nicely cut away from Prathamesh to start off this chase. 4 runs on the board, off to a flying start. With that single, Mandar on strike to face his first ball. The left and right hand combination for the Richmond to start off this second innings. Mandar on strike, Darshan with the third ball. Oh, plays it beautifully through the extra covers, and it might be just down to a single. And Mandar is off the mark with that single. 6 runs on the board for the Richmond. Still two more deliveries left. And this will be the last ball of the first over. Darshan Prathamesh plays it gently, just opens the face of the bat, plays it beautiful, and it goes all the way towards the boundary rope. The manipulation to just opens the face of the bat on the very last moment, and he didn't hit it really hard. He gently just opened the face of the bat, and the ball just raced away towards that boundary fence. It beats that fielder on the boundary rope. 10 runs of the first over, and Richmond are to a flying start. It's Nikunj, the new bowler, into the attack. A flighted delivery just slices that one on the offside, straight into the fielder's hands. It's Mandar on strike. He's just played two balls and off to a single run. Just a single off the second ball that brings Prathamesh back on strike. Sanju, the new bowler, into the attack. We are into the third over, and Richmond are off to a really flying start. 12 of the first two into the third over now. This is the second ball. A play and a miss. Brilliant start from Sanju. Starts off with the two back-to-back dot balls. Prathamesh on strike with a third ball. And through the covers, he drives one. He finds the fielder in the infield itself. So it's another dot ball, three dot balls to start off this third over. Just putting the pressure back on the batter now. Or this time just defends it, plays it gently and finds the gap and gets the single out of this one. That brings Mandar on strike. He's hardly faced any balls. He's just faced three balls in, into the first two overs and then just scored 2 runs. 13 runs of the first into the third over. Still 2 balls remaining in this over. There's some quick changes in the field. And this might be the fifth ball off the back foot, straight back. Played towards the bowler. And this is really a brilliant start for this third over for the Borivali Tigers. Just a single run of the over so far. And this will be the last ball. Trying to cut that one. Finds the fielder on the offside. And that will be the end of the third over. The score is 13 runs at the loss of 0 wickets for the Richmonds. Just a single run coming off that third over of Sanju's. A brilliant over for the Borivali Tigers. Still 3 overs left of the power play. We are starting off the fourth over. Nikunj back into the attack, tackles one onto the leg side, would be just a single. So just 2 runs of the first of that last from the last over. They have scored just 2 runs. This is just a great start for the Borivali Tigers, putting the pressure back on the batters. They are not giving it away easy runs. That brings Mandar back on strike now. Steps out, doesn't connect, finds the fielder on the onside. Would be just down to another single. Oh, they haven't got a single. It went quickly towards that onside fielder. Third ball now, he tries to sweep that one. It's gone down the leg for a wide. It was down the leg, and the batter just judged it quickly and came onto his knees to sweep that one. But all it goes for a wide. Oh, cleverly played there. We're trying to pull it onto the onside and then just opens the face off the bat very late and gets the single. Oh no, he hasn't got the single, sorry. So again tries to sweep that one, missed onto it completely there. This is a really good start. Just the 4 runs. Off the back foot, this time he connects. It goes into the hands of the fielder in the deep, would be just down to a single. Just 3 runs off this over so far. And Richmond and the Borivali Tigers are slowly putting the pressure back on the Richmonds with the bowling. They've been absolutely spot on with the bowling attack. The Borivali Tigers, they have not giving away any easy and the free runs for the Richmonds. This will be the last ball of this over. Or might be just off the edge of the bat. And that will be a dot to end you after the completion of 4. The Richmond score is 16 runs at the loss of 0 wickets. Just starting off the 5th over. Hits it over and hits it over the infield and it goes for a 4. Off the back foot, and that's a magnificent start to this over. Off the back foot, over the infield goes Mandar and it goes all the way towards the boundary rope. The score moves to 20 at the loss of 0 wickets. We are into the 5th over and it's a boundary to start off this over. Oh, this time he hits it onto the offside and it goes all the way towards the boundary rope. Back to back boundaries. Off the back foot of the first delivery, and then the shorter one he pulls it onto the onside and it goes into that wide open space and goes for a boundary. That's a brilliant hit and that's a really good start to this over. 8 runs off the first 2 balls now. 24 the score is at the loss of 0. Still 4 more deliveries left. Sanju, oh, that's a brilliant delivery. Straight onto the pads. There was an appeal. The umpire denied completely there. Still 3 deliveries left. Oh, hits it straight down. Hits it high. Has it got the distance? Yes, it has. That's a magnificent and a brilliant hit from the bat of Mandar, and he's on the song now. The first 2 balls boundary, then a dot, and now a 6. He's on a roll here. The 30 runs on the board for the Richmond in 4.4 overs. Still 2 more deliveries left. Oh, excellent delivery and even well defended there from Mandar. Plenty of runs off this over. 14 runs. Still a ball left. Again off the back foot, hits it onto the onside. The fielder in the deep would be just down to a single. 15 runs off that last over after the completion of 5. The Richmond score is 31 at the loss of 0. We're starting off the last over of the power play. It's Vinod Singh, the new bowler, into the attack for the Borivali Tigers. The score is 31, and what a last over it was. It was straight towards Mandar bat off the back foot, then the pull, then the flick. Absolutely brilliant. He's playing on 18 or 15 balls, and we are into the last over of the power play. 97 runs needed of the 90 balls. The required run rate is just 6.47, and current run rate is just 6.28. Vinod into the attack for the Borivali Tigers. Here comes the first ball. He starts off with a wide down the leg, and the fielder also missed onto it, and they also get the single out of that wide. So it's 2 runs off the first ball. The score moves to 33 at the loss of 0. That brings Prathamesh on strike now. He's playing on 12 of 15. Both the batters have played equal deliveries now. Still not yet started this over. Not a single legal delivery been bowled. Starts off with a wide. Vinod Singh. Oh, he picks that one up, and that goes straight into the hands of the fielder in the deep mid wicket. That was an excellent catch there in the deep. Try to sweep that one. Go straight into the hands of the fielder. That's the first breakthrough they needed. And they have got one in the form of Prathamesh. That's the first wicket fallen for the Richmonds. The score is 33 at the loss of 1. Vikram, the new batter in the middle for the Richmond. And Window just strikes in the very first over. The third ball flicks it onto the leg side towards that long on fielder, just a single. And with that, Vikram is off the mark. That brings Mandar on strike. Still 3 deliveries left. 34 what the score is at the loss of 1. There's some changes in the field for the left-hander. Vinod with the fourth ball. Oh, brilliant. Play straight back to the fielder. Another dot delivery. Still 2 more deliveries left. We are into the last over of the power play. The score is 34 for 1. Oh, that's gone up high in the air. Should be taken. Might be just the shot of the fielder there. Or might have been just gone off the bump towards that fielder. Another dot delivery. This is a really good over. Just given away 3 runs and also got that first wicket for the Borivali Tigers. And this will be the last ball of the 6th over. Oh, he's pulled that one on the onside. He beats the fielder. The ball's just racing down towards and it goes towards the boundary rope. That's a really good shot to end the over and to end the power play as well. After the completion of 6, the score is 38 for 1. And now the change in the end. So bowling will happen from the Somaya end. We're starting off the 7th over. After the completion of the first 6, the score is 38 runs at the loss of 1. And it's Viril Doshi, the new bowler, into the attack for the Borivali Tigers now. And Vikram will be on strike. He's just played 2 balls and off to a single run. And that's a glorious drive from the bat of Vikram. The fielder does well. He slides and just saves a couple of runs there. Oh no, just a single. So the score moves to 39 for 1. But that was a glorious drive. Didn't time it well. It went straight in the hands of the fielder there in the at the extra cover. So Viril will come round the wicket for the left-hander now. Mandar is playing on 22 of 18. He's off to a good start. Still 89 runs needed of the 83 balls. The required run rate is not much. Or tries to sweep that one. He slog sweeps that beautifully. But just falls into that no man's land. Got the connection, then got the distance it needed to go all the way. Just a single. The 40 runs on the board for the Richmonds at the loss of one wicket. Vikram playing on 2 of 3. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Slightly away from the batter, trying to cut that one, missed onto it completely there. It's 40 for 1. Just 2 singles off the first 3 deliveries. Oh, plays it brilliantly. Just a single off this one. So 3 runs of the first 4 deliveries. Mandar back on strike now. He's playing on 23 of 19. Last 2 deliveries left. Oh, that's gone up in the air. He's taken that off. And he's picked up that plenty of that one. It's gone all the way for the maximum. That sweet spot of the bat has just come into the play of the Mandar's bat and it's gone all the way for the maximum. That's a brilliant hit. The score moves to 47 of 1. Last ball. Off the back foot towards the offside, straight towards the fielder. And after the completion of 7, Richmond's score is 47 at the loss of 1. Into the 8th over, Vinod back into the attack. Plays it straight towards the fielder. Vikram on strike. He's playing on 3 of 5. Plays it onto the onside. Would be just down to a single. That the ball's traveling quite slowly towards that fielder. The score is 48 for 1. Into the 8th over. Oh, he's pegged that one straight towards that long off fielder. Just falls short of him. Another single. The score moves to 49 for 1. Vikram playing on 4 of 7 deliveries. Vinod with the 4th ball. Just opens the face of the bat. They have to wait for that single. Oh no, they'll get. And with that single, the 50 runs on the board for the Richmonds. And that's come off the ease. Still 78 needed for the Richmond to win this match. They don't need to worry about the balls. The plenty of balls remaining. They just need to keep up with their run rate. Oh, goes fine. Plays that even finely and that goes towards the boundary rope. Is that a wide? We'll have to look for that. Is it a wide or is it off the bat? Oh, it's off the wide. It's given a wide. Yes, so the 5 runs. Nothing going into the way of the Borivali Tigers right now. The wide gives them the 4 runs. Far away down the leg, beats the batter, beats the wicketkeeper and goes all the way down for a boundary. Oh, that's gone up straight and that's gone for a maximum. He's picked the bones out of that one. He hits it straight down the ground. That was a brilliant hit from the bat of Mandar straight down the ground for a 6. Another one, this time even better, even longer. 2-3 meters away from the boundary rope. That's a brilliant hit to end the over. The partnership is of 34 of 17 now after the completion of 8. The score is 67 for 1. 2 maximum to end the over from Mandar and he moves into 40s now. 42 of just 24 deliveries. What a shot was that to end the over. 2 back-to-back brilliant hits straight down the ground gives them 12 runs of the last 2 and that's also completion of the 8th over. 67 for 1 and Mandar has played brilliantly so far into his 40s now. It's Sailesh, the new bowler into the attack for the Borivali Tigers. We are starting off the 9th over. The 67 what the score is at the moment for Richmond at the loss of just 1 wicket. And the required run rate is just down to 5 per over now. And they still need 61 of 72 deliveries. Here comes Shailesh with the first delivery. Off the back foot, he has cut that one brilliantly. He's got the gap. He beats the fielder. No, he doesn't. The fielder does well on the boundary rope, gets the single out of that one. The score moves to 68 for 1. That brings Mandar back on strike. He's playing on 42 of 24. And how brilliant he has been in this run chase. And for the Richmonds 2, that's a brilliant score. Shailesh with the second ball. And Mandar on strike. Brilliant delivery and even well defended there. Lays it onto the leg side. just down to a single. Or this time he connects one on the onside, and that's gone all the way towards the boundary rope. That's a brilliant hit. And now Vikram starts going. He's run a ball right now, 73 on the board. Now they are starting going quickly towards that run chase. And that will be the last ball. Down on the wide, it beats that wicket keeper. It's going all the way towards the boundary rope. Nothing going into the way of the Borivali Tigers right now in this over now. It was straight down the leg. It beats that wicket keeper. And it's gone all the way. The quick outfield does the work, and the Richmond gets the 5 runs out of that one. And Shailesh has to bowl that one again. The score moves to 71 at the loss of 1 with still a ball left. Vikram playing on 10 of 11. The last ball. He just trickles it down onto the leg side. Gets the single out of that one, and after the completion of 9, the score is 79 for 1. We're starting off the 10th over. Here comes the first ball. Bowls brilliantly, even well defended. Sanju into the attack now. He's given away 16 in his first 2. He's back for his third. He starts off with the dot delivery. And that's a wicket, and the umpires have called for the drinks break. We'll be right back after the short drinks break. And we are back after that short drinks break. It's Abhinav Sharma, the new batter, into the middle for the Richmond's first ball. He just tucks that one onto the leg side, will be just a single, and Abhinav will be off the mark. So it's Mandar, who is playing on 43 of 26. Still, the set batter is still in the middle. 80 runs on the board for the Richmonds in the 9.2 overs. Sanju with the third ball. He flicks it one onto the onside. Would be just a single of that one. The ball's traveling quite slowly towards that mid wicket fielder. So two singles and the wicket of the first three deliveries of this over. And Sanju got the breakthrough. The partnership was going on smoothly and they were sealing. And that's a wide. It's down on the leg and it's called a wide as well. Still two deliveries left in this over. 82 what the score is for the Richmonds. Plays it on the onside, would be just a single. .45 is what they need in 61 balls. It's a way. They are far more ahead from the balls. It would be a easy run chase from here on until and unless they don't lose a wicket, couple of wickets here and then the game will be quite open for both the teams. Hits it. Has he got the hold out of that one? No! Oh my word, that's a brilliant catch on the long on. That's taken superbly. That's what I said earlier. The one wicket here and there, and the game might be just wide open for both the teams. And yes, it is. It's the inform Mandar who has to walk back. He scored 44 of 27. Tries to go for the big one, just gets the ball straight into that long off fielder's hands. And that's the third wicket fallen for the Richmond. The score is 83 at the loss of 3 after the completion of 10. Has it got the distance? Yes, he has got the plenty of that one. That's the maximum of the middle out of the bat, and it goes up and it's gone the distance as well. The score moves to 91, and the new batters looks like they have come set from the dugout itself. Abhinav playing on 10 of 7, and Prathamesh is yet to face a ball. He's not got yet the strike. Again in the air. Has it got the distance? No, it doesn't. It just falls into the safe land there. Just a single of that one. That brings Prathamesh on strike now. And he will face the last ball of the 12th over. He's got the strike into the 11th over now. This is the last ball of the 11th. It's Nikunj. The last ball. He's pulled that one. He's found the gap. The ball's just reviewing, but might have just got the fingertips of the fielder earlier there. Would be a single to end the over. And after the completion of 11, the Richmond score is 93 for 3. Starting off the 12th over. They're starting off really well. Sanju back into the attack for his third. He's played that straight towards the fielder. 3 back-to-back dot balls to start off this 12th over now. Prathamesh playing on 1 of 4. The score is 93 for 3. And they need 35 more in 51 deliveries. The Richmond to win this match. Still 3 deliveries left in this over. 3 dot deliveries to start off this 12th over. Oh, brilliant. That's a dot ball as well. It isn't given a wide. Still 2 more deliveries left. Oh, he plays that one on the offside. Straight towards the fielder in the deep. Would be a single. That will be the last ball. And that will be the play NMS. After the completion of 12, the score is 94 for 3. We're starting off the 13th over. Nikunj back into the attack. Starts off with 3 runs of the first 2. Off the back foot, he cuts this time, and he cuts with power, he cuts with intent, and it goes towards the boundary rope. That's a brilliant shot off the bat of Abhinav now. Off the back foot, he waited for the ball to come at him, and then he just found that gap and he hits it brilliantly to go all the way towards that boundary rope. And 100 runs on the board for the Richmonds now. The score down to 27 now of just 45 balls. Abhinav playing on 15 of 10, and that was a brilliant hit. He just beats that infield with the power, with the pace, and with the time as well. The ball just racing down towards the boundary rope now. 101 what the score is at the loss of 3. Still 3 deliveries left. Again on the offside, but might be into the hands of the fielder in the deep. Still 2 more deliveries left. Off the back foot this time, straight towards the fielder. That was been hit really hard. Oh, the overthrows. Nothing is going into the favor of the Borivali Tigers today. And on the other side, everything what the Richmonds are touching today is turning out to be a goal for them. 103 was the score, is the loss of 3. And it might be the last ball of this 13th over. Or just plays it gently towards the offside, towards the fielder. And that will be the end of the 13th over. The Richmond score is 104 at the loss of 3. We're starting off the 14th over. Viral Doshi back into the attack for his second. Abhinav playing on 17 of 12 and Prathamesh playing on 6 of 9. Here comes the first ball of the 14th over. Sanket, the new batter, into the attack. Into the middle, sorry. Off the back foot, beats the fielder. Beautifully placed. There's a long chase for the fielder. He does well to stop that one. It might be a couple of runs here. Yes, they got the 2 runs. The wicket of the very first ball of the 14th over, and Viral strikes. He gets his first. The wicket's losing Abhinav. The set batter just goes off. Tries to slog that one onto the leg side. Missed onto it completely there. It's 106 runs on the board at the loss of 4 for the Richmonds. Into the 14th over. This is turning out to be really good over. Just 2 runs off the over so far. He's picked that one onto the offside. Couple of bounces into the fielder's hands then. Still, this will be the last ball of this over. Tries to flick that one. It's gone in distance. Oh, brilliantly done the work there from the fielder. He just drops it. But might be a couple of runs here to end the over. After the completion of 14, the score is 109 for 4. Or pulls it on to the leg side. Beats that fielder. Oh, he's taken that off. Has he taken that one? Yes, he has. He's claiming that one. Or if he has claimed that one, that's a beautiful catch. It was off the flying from the hands of the fielder there on the leg side. He does so well to grab that one, and that's another wicket fallen for the Richmonds now. The score is 110 for 5. They're losing wickets now. It might have just have a twist on the turns here. Still 18 runs needed of Sunil Pednekar, the new batter in the middle for the Richmonds, and it's Shailesh who's got off a breakthrough here for the Borivali Tigers. He's into his second over. He flicks it off onto the leg side. Would be a single. With every run the Richmonds are scoring, they are getting quite closer and closer towards that victory, and that will be still 2 balls left of this over. Or cuts it through on the offside. There's a fielder at the covers, does well to stop that one. And this will be the last ball. He plays it straight towards on the leg side to end the over after the completion of 15. The score is 112 at the loss of 5. 16 runs is what need for the Richmonds to win this match. And we move into the last 5 of the second innings. 30 balls, 14 runs needed. Sorry, 16 runs needed of the last 30 balls. It's Viral again back into the attack for this third. Both the two new batters in the middle with Sanket and Sunil. And the Richmond might be just looking to finish it off as early as possible. This is a beautiful ground here in the Somaya at Sion. We could see starting off the 16th over, first ball. Plays it quite late, plays it in the gap, the ball's travelling, the fielder had the chase. Does well to stop that one. Would be just a single to start off this over. 113 what the score is at the loss of 5. Into the 16th over, Sunil back on strike now. Off the back foot, times it beautifully, beats the infield, and that's go all the way towards the boundary rope. That was a brilliant hit from the bat of Sunil. Off the back foot, just waited and waited for the ball to come at him, and then just times it to perfection as it goes towards the boundary rope. And the score is down to 11 now. That's a brilliant hit. This time onto the leg side. Would be just a single. Still 3 more deliveries left. Ten runs is what they need to finish it off this match now. That's a play and a miss. He's picked that one. Has it gone all the distance? Yes, he has. That's another maximum from the bat of Sanket. He waits and waits for the ball and then just logs it over the fielder at the boundary rope, and the fielder could just watch it sail over him. That's a magnificent hit. And the score might be just down to 4 now. Is it the last finishing runs? It's it. Is it gone? Yes, it says the finishing runs for the Richmonds, and it's finished off. He finished it off in style. And that's a victory for the Richmonds, and they win this match by comfortable margin. And Sanket just finishing it off, just applying his finishing touch to the game. The handshakes between from the very start of this match with the ball, Richmonds were completely all over the Borivali Tigers, and then with the bat, they did fell couple of wickets, but in the end, they did it brilliantly just to win this match. And the Richmonds winning this match by 5 wickets in the end. The handshakes all around here between both the teams. And that's all from the Super League Season 5 between these two. And we will be back tomorrow with another game in the TSL, the JFSC. Till then, goodbye. Stay safe.